guys, and welcome to this week's episode of PhD Fashionista's Survival Guide to Grad School. And this week I'm going to be giving you 6 tips on how to survive first year. So, you decided to go to grad school. You decided on a grad program, whether it's a master's or a PhD program, and now you're moving across the country or you're moving further away from your family and friends. How do you survive this new environment where the stakes are higher? You're going to be learning a lot of new things. So how to survive it. So my first tip for you is to be organized and basically work on your time management. That's the biggest thing I can say because you're going to be pulled in so many different directions. You're going to have so many new responsibilities that you didn't have before if you're coming straight from undergrad. It's a different kind of stress. So you might be TAing, doing research, taking classes all at the same time, all while trying to sleep, have a life, make friends. So you have to really time manage pretty well in grad school. And so the way I do it is be organized. So I use my Google Calendar. You can also use a planner. I use a planner a lot at the beginning because you can write your assignments and you can write due dates and different meetings you have. Google Calendar is the easy way to do this because you can have everything on your phone. I have stopped remembering things, and so I just go to my Google Calendar, I put a meeting in, and then if someone says, oh, are you free on this day for a meeting with so-and-so, just look at your Google Calendar, and it's right there. And everyone has our phones on us all the time, so what better way to stay organized than your Google Calendar on your phone? And I obviously work with a desk calendar, so on my desk and lab, I can add different things. I can plan out my experiments, stuff like that. So managing your time is the best way to kind of manage it all, I guess. Tip number 2 is to study and do well in your classes, because you might think, okay, I made it to grad school, who cares about classes and grades anymore? But grades do matter. When you start applying for different fellowships, different scholarships, they do look at your first and second year grades, and they look at your GPA, so do study. And this ties in with tip number 3 is make friends with your classmates and form study groups. And so when I was in first year, we had this first year boot camp biochem course, and all of us, there's only 9 of us I think in my first year, and we would all study together, make study groups with your peers. That way you can bounce off ideas. If you're not understanding something, you can easily get it explained by someone who's in your class. And make friends with your classmates also, because you guys are in it together. You're most likely going to be graduating around the same time. You're going to be hitting the milestones, your candidacy exam, your midstream, stuff like that. You're going to do it all together, so why not be friends and hang out and meet some cool people from across the country or across the world. Another thing I highly suggest, tip number 4, is get a hobby or work out, basically you time. It's really important that you can have a release outside of lab, because lab and research in grad school can take up a lot of your time, and sometimes you can just feel lost. So having something outside, a hobby that you like to do on a weekly basis, say you take dance classes or you go work out at the gym every a couple of days, that's something that you can look forward to as you time, and that's something that you're gonna schedule in for yourself. Another thing is work-life balance, and this ties in with get a hobby, you time. So tip number 5 is work-life balance. Yeah, you can be in lab for 24 hours a day if you really wanted to, but do you want to? So I suggest maybe cutting your day short a little bit. If there's something that can be done tomorrow, why not just do it tomorrow? I'm not saying you should be slacking, keep pushing everything off, but say it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, and you had plans with your friends at 8:30, and you just need to do this one last quick experiment. Just do it tomorrow. Your mental health and stability is a lot more important than getting this one little quick essay done ahead of time. And my final tip for you is number 6 is sleep. That's something that I have been severely lacking, and it really does, it's kind of like a snowball effect. So once I get back from Christmas break, I'm all refreshed. I can get up early in the morning, I can work out in the mornings, and I can get to lab, and I can just be really productive. And then I have one late night where I'm up till 2 in the morning because I'm in lab late, and then all of a sudden I'm waking up later and then I'm getting into lab later, and then I'm leaving lab later. It's a snowball effect. So sleeping is super important, not only for your productivity, but also your focus during the day. If you wake up and you're tired, you're not going to be able to perform as much. You're not going to be able to think of different ways to do your experiments, not going to be able to think of ways to troubleshoot, stuff like that. So sleep is really important, and the less sleep you get, the less healthy you'll be. You might be prone to get more sick. So days that you're sick and not feeling well are days that you're not going to be productive in the lab. So yeah, those are my 6 tips for surviving first year, and basically surviving grad school throughout the whole time, because you need to be organized, you need to study and do well in your classes and anything that you're working on, really. Making friends, so not only just your classmates, but with other people in other years and other labs, different programs. You never know. Grad school is a great place to make connections. Getting a hobby, definitely suggest that. I love working out, and I'm trying to delve into different hobbies now. Again, work-life balance. If you don't have the work-life balance, you're going to start going crazy. And then sleep. Sleep is something that I'm constantly trying to work on. So yeah, there it is. Do you have any other tips for surviving first year? Have you gone through first year? Have you gone through grad school? Do you have any tips that could help someone who's just starting the process? Leave it in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And if you have any suggestions for new videos and topics I should cover, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. See you next time.